Welcome to the Real Film Nerds Podcast.
Well, everyone, this is our very last podcast for the month of June. Real Film Nerds episode number 379. This week we talk about Sons of Anarchy in the theater, a.k.a. the Bikeriders. My name is Matt, one of your hosts, soon to be unemployed and living on the street. With me, as always, the multi-billionaire, the one we can't talk about. He's in his yacht in the middle of the Caribbean right now, Mysterious Mike Talent.
Oh, hey, everybody. Yeah, Matt, sometimes working out of the Caribbean's hard, but these four Starlink satellites that I have, these four antennas really make it so I don't have any dropouts or anything.
Now, Mike still has a way to go up. If you notice, I just said yacht. I didn't say super yacht. So he still can go up. He's not like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, like Jeff Bezos rich. He's more, like, Rob Schneider rich.
Oh, okay. Rob Schneider rich. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
You got a yacht, but not a super yacht. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, Rob Schneider's an Arizona resident.
Is he really?
Yep, and he lives in Phoenix, I think. Phoenix, probably Paradise Valley or somewhere, but he says Phoenix. And he has a stake in one of the hottest chicken fast food restaurants in Arizona called Raising Cane's. Mike, you know Raising Cane's, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, because the one guy ran for president. I don't know if he was the creator or whatever, but then he suddenly passed away, so...
Yeah, Rob Schneider has a big investment in Raising Cane's, and they actually sponsored or supported one of his films that he made in Phoenix not too long ago.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
So, yeah, we're getting a Raising Cane's here in Prescott Valley, right next to the Chick-fil-A and across the street from the Popeyes. Not joking.
Yeah, that's funny. I guess you got to have like the chicken trifecta.
How many other ways can you sell chicken tenders? I guess they can figure it out.
Well, you bring in KFC also.
We have a KFC. It's just not in the even
vicinity?
quarter-mile distance of these three restaurants.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know, man. It seems like they go in waves. Now it's like for a while it was burgers, like a lot of burger places opening up, like Shake Shack and stuff. Now it seems like there's a lot of chicken resurgence.
I've never even been to a Shake Shack. I want to go one of these days. I heard it's good.
It's okay.
Oh, just okay. All right. Well, I won't ruin my diet to have a Shake Shack burger then. Although I could have the burger, I just got to throw out the bun. Or at least half of it.
Shake Shack is like you get a shake and a burger and it's like, I don't know, like $25-$30.
So standard fast food prices today. Got it.
Oh, right. But like, it's not any, but to me, everywhere, I don't know, like Five Guys is a good burger. In-N-Out, of course, is a good burger, but I don't know, dude. Have you had Burger Fi? They're pretty good.
I've never even heard of Burger Fi.
Yeah, Burger Fi is pretty good. I don't know.
Is that like Wi-Fi? The burgers are broadcasted to you through the air?
Yeah, they're broadcasted to you. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Well, okay, Mike, we can sit here and talk about our favorite burger. One that does make me sad, though, not to keep us off topic, but they're shutting down like all the Fuddruckers, like across the country.
Oh, yeah. The Fuddruckers in my area closed a while back. But
dude, I love Fuddruckers.
Yeah, I didn't know they were closing all of them.
Yeah, they're shutting down all of them. The one that was in Prescott has been closed for a while, but they had one in Phoenix right next to my sister's work off of the I-17, and I would go there every now and then with her. I love Fuddruckers, man. I thought they make a hell of a burger.
They do. They had a lot of customizations. You could get different sizes, different kinds of burgers. Like,
Buffalo
it was
burger,
good, dude. Yeah, they had
elk
a lot
burger,
of choices.
Salmon, dude.
Yeah.
I loved it. Great place. Because just people don't want to stop and get out of their cars. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, Mike,
right.
Speaking of vehicles, this week, the Bikeriders. Why don't you break it down for us? See, look at that. Good transition,
Dude,
right?
That was a good transition. All right, man. So, The Bikeriders is written and directed by Jeff Nichols. It's starring Jodie Comer, Austin Butler, and Tom Hardy. And this movie is after a chance encounter, headstrong Kathy is drawn to Benny, member of Midwestern motorcycle club The Vandals. As the club transforms into a dangerous underworld of violence, Benny must choose between Kathy and his loyalty to the club. All right, dude. So, what are your first impressions, dude?
Dude, I like this movie. I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I did not realize that the film was based on a work by a photojournalist back in the 60s by the name of Danny Lyon, which I know Danny Lyon. I know the name well. He actually was mostly known for his civil rights photography, and he did a book. I think it was after the Bikeriders. It might have been the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, around the same time period of prison inmates in Texas. And it's one of the most harrowing looks at inmate life ever taken with a camera. Because I don't want to talk too much because I can go on and on and on about this guy, but he helped pioneer what people referred to back then as new journalism. And you saw it in this film. Danny Lyon, they call it, the easiest way to describe it today is calling it like being an embedded journalist. He was there living, breathing, eating everything with his subjects. So much like in The Bike Rider, he was a biker with them for many years. He still considers himself a biker. He did the same thing on his inmate book, the civil rights book, not so much. He just was there when the civil rights movement and everything was going on. But yeah, he helped pioneer what they call new journalism, which today we now refer to as being embedded, basically.
Wow, it was I don't even know how he had that idea, and it's actually surprising that the groups allowed him to do that. I don't know about the prison thing, but like the bike riders.
The Bikeriders,
Yeah.
It's real easy. He was a member of the club. They don't talk about that in the film because the film is loosely based on his book, but he was a member of the club. He is a biker. He was part of them, and he just ran around with his camera.
Oh, okay. So
So
his
he was
camera,
a one-
and he interviewed him though, right? To like
He did.
help do
He
stories
did for
and
the
stuff.
book.
Yeah.
But the book is mostly photographs. I don't know, Mike, if you've seen many photojournalism books. It's
No.
99% photographs with little paragraphs here and there describing and talking about the experience. There's not much writing in it at all.
Oh, okay. So it's like my kind of book. Just you look at the pictures.
Yeah, dude, it's my kind of book too. But yeah, no, very interesting, how he did all that and was portrayed in. I do not believe that the film is accurate to the book at all, but a lot of it is inspired by the book. Like even specific scenes and things are inspired by some of the imagery in there. Like the gang in the book is actually not gang. They're not a gang. They are a club. That's one thing we need to discuss about this film. But the club in the book is the Outlaws. It is not the Vandals. The Vandals is made up for the film.
Ah, okay. But the Outlaws is a real club.
Is or was, yes. I'm not sure if they're still a club or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were back in the Midwest in the 60s and 70s. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, it was a good movie, man. It was fascinating. Look at kind of the day in and out of just really our couple main characters with some side characters that were interesting, but mostly just those kind of three characters.
It's a lot more than that to me, but yeah, that was the focus was on the three. It's more about the story of how these biker clubs started in the 50s and 60s and morphed into something very, very different. I don't want to spoil it too much because we're not to that section yet. So, Mike, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say why don't we do another giveaway this week? That's like 4 in a row.
Oh, yeah, dude. This is 4 in the row. All right, dude. Let's do it.
It's a month of movie giveaways here on the Real Film Nerds podcast, thanks to, our wonderful sponsors. So this week's giveaway is by Republic Pictures, which is their parent company, I believe, is Paramount. So another one from Paramount. This week we're giving away digital copies of a brand new film. It just came out on Tuesday. It's called Hard Home, and it's starring Simone Kessel.
Okay. So what do you think we should have our fans do for this giveaway, dude?
Well, Mike, the trailer in the film, it looks like this basically smart booby-trapped like torture home on steroids. And this is probably a movie up your alley, Mike. It's a revenge film.
Yeah.
So what I think is if you could afford any kind of smart home booby trap kind of thing for your home, what would it be? I know what mine would be.
I don't know what mine would be, dude. What? Well, you don't have to give it away, man.
Oh, no, I will give it away because no one's stealing it.
All right.
I am going to have a moat filled with sharks that have laser beams on their heads.
Perfect booby trap, dude. Mm-hmm. The laser beams really get him every time, too. Like, the shark just has to look at him.
Dude, mostly what it is the great whites, I think, would enjoy their meal more if it was at least a little cooked. Maybe a little medium rare.
Gotcha. Well, maybe they don't like them to squirm as much, and the lasers really help with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So, Mike, you don't have nothing. You would just have a tank of, great whites. I know you.
No, yeah, but that would just be just for the, an aquarium, dude. Like, just hang out with them and stuff. No, I don't know, something silly, dude. A sentry gun with a motion detector.
Like the Gatling gun off the A10.
Like when we played, what was it? Team Fortress Quake.
Good old days, buddy. Those are the good old days. Back when we both had time to play video games. Although now I have a lot of time, so I might start playing video games again. But yeah, no, dude, I could see that having one of those, but it's like the minigun from the A10 where it spools up really fast and it's like, 2,000 rounds a minute or something? Yeah,
that might be a little pricey when it has a little misfire, but it's okay.
Especially being a 50 cal. I mean, 50 cals are what, like $10 a bullet or something? God.
Yeah, I know. And then you add the depleted uranium, man. Ugh.
Well, you don't need depleted uranium to take someone's leg off or chest.
You don't. You don't.
But okay, all right. So there you go. If you would like to be entered into our giveaway to win a free copy of Hard Home, email Mike at realfilmnerds.com. What fun booby trap device would you want to have for your home security needs? I mean, maybe we should start our own company instead of ADT. We'll start the Real Film Nerds shark moats.
All right.
There's my new business. Perfect.
That's your new business, dude. And the key, Matt, is it needs to have AI in it.
Oh, yeah, dude. The lasers are going to be controlled by AI.
There you go. Now we can sell it.
Well, you're going to have to get chips from NVIDIA.
Sure. Whatever. If anybody will give us money, yes, it has AI. Yes, we'll take the money.
Especially me. All right. Well, Mike, here, let me get the business so we can move on with the podcast.
All right.
In the brand new action-packed revenge thriller starring Simone Kessel, a mother's high-tech home becomes a trap for her daughter's killer as they play a deadly game of cat and mouse. You can buy Hard Home on digital now. It is rated R, and it is from Republic Pictures.
All right, dude. Well, I look forward to our creative fan entries.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I mean, I want to hear some really good ideas. You got to have a really good idea to win.
Okay. Sounds good, dude.
Honestly, I just wanted to say booby.
You did. I figured you did.
So
you could have said like trap homes but you wanted to do booby traps.
yeah, I mean, dude, come on. You grew up with the Goonies too.
I did. And the Goonies is fantastic.
AMC had a 80s like movie marathon all weekend. It was pretty nice.
Oh yeah? What did they show?
16 Candles, Goonies, Indiana Jones, all that good stuff.
Oh,
all
those
the
are
classics.
good ones.
Fast Times. Gotta love
Nice.
Fast Times.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, all right. Well, Mike, I know we can sit here and keep talking about Bikeriders without spoiling it, but I would like to spoil it. Yeah, so go ahead. I'm drinking a beer.
Okay, yes. What are you drinking, Matt?
Well, Mike, thank you for asking. I am not drinking anything super fancy. Just drinking a watermelon Trulies.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. All right, Matt. For real this time. This is the last summer shandy.
Dude, you've been saying that for as long as we've had giveaways the past month.
I know, but I got like a case, dude.
You know what? Just to F with you, I'm going to go get summer shandies.
Okay, you do it, dude. You go get yourself some summer shandies.
I can't afford it, Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right.
So, okay. Well, all right. Mike, he promises, you've heard it here, last week of the summer shandies for the year.
Yep, it is.
Okay, all right. So what is this week's absolutely incredible bike-related dad joke?
I got dad jokes. I don't think they understand though. Gotta think I'm funny. Other people never laugh though. Dad jokes.
Bike related.
Well, it's motorcycles.
I didn't know I had to have it related.
Dude, I thought you liked doing it on point and on theme.
I do, but I didn't find a bike one.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take whatever you want to give us, Mike. I shared a pretty good dad joke on my real estate Facebook page today.
Oh yeah, what you got?
I have to remember what it is
Oh, okay.
while you sit there and try and figure out your dad joke because you forgot to look it up. Are you serious? Did you seriously forget to look it up?
Dude, I forgot to look it up.
Damn it, Mike. Okay, so here's
right.
the one that I had on my Facebook page today. Why did the loan officer approve the loan on the horse farm?
Cause he's something about nay. I don't know, man.
The investment seems stable.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that's a good one.
It's a good one. Oh, Mike.
That is a good one, dude. Why don't motorcycles get tired?
Oh, dude, you actually found a motorcycle one. That was impressive. That fast. See,
Yeah.
that joke book I got is paying off, isn't it?
It is.
Why do motorcycles never get tired? Is that what the question was?
Why don't motorcycles get tired?
Because they have less horses?
Because they're always too tired.
Oh. That's Mm-hmm. That's the joke.
It sure is, dude. It sure is.
Wow, this is turned into a shit show of a podcast pretty quick, huh, Mike?
Yeah, it has.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got one more, and I know you did this because you were sitting there scrambling trying to do it before we're recording. Mike, how does the incredible film The Bikeriders relate to the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
All right, Matt. So earlier you were telling me that I could have done Tom Hardy because in Spider-Man No Way Home, he shows up at the end. But I didn't do that. I wanted to find someone more relevant. So I found Matthew Gatlin, who was a assistant art director on Captain America Civil War.
Good job, Mike.
Yes. Thank you. It continues, Matt. The streak continues.
There's been a couple times where it's come close, Mike. It's come real close.
Yes. For sure. It has come close.
So, okay, all right. The Bikeriders. Did you tell us what you thought of it?
Yeah, man, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. I really liked the way that the story was told, like kind of through the photojournalists kind of interviews and Jodie Comer's character, who was kind of explaining a lot of things. Like, it didn't feel as much like exposition, although, you know, it totally was. Kathy was her character's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that was a interesting approach, and kind of it was a good way to introduce us to all the characters and kind of bring us around to the different things and the different functions that are happening. And, you know, it was this was a entertaining movie, and I know it's inspired by real stuff, but it's fictional stuff. But I don't know. It seemed like a lot of things that could happen, and I'm sure some research was done on the kind of things that, you know, happened in motorcycle clubs and stuff. And I also thought, man, they were pretty tough riding those looking like extremely uncomfortable motorcycles.
Well, dude, those were the bikes of the time, man. I mean, they chopped them themselves and stuff like that. You know, they made a point to talk about that in the film. But, yeah, they're definitely not cruisers like what a lot of people roll around on today. That's for sure.
Yeah, they didn't look comfortable and like riding around in a group. And I was like, well, man, that seems tough.
So, Mike, did Megs go and watch this movie?
No, she hasn't seen it yet.
Because, you know, she's a bike rider.
She is, dude.
So
Yeah,
I would love to know her thoughts.
Yeah, she has her motorcycle's endorsement, man. She can ride.
But she doesn't have any bikes anymore, right?
That's right, dude. She doesn't have any bikes.
Does she want a bike again?
Yeah, I think so.
Because, I mean, I think she should get one and you ride on the back. Remember, I sent her that shirt for her birthday, didn't I?
Yeah,
if you can read this, the bitch fell off. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry, Mike.
So yeah, I could ride bitch.
I think you should. Although it'd be kind of weird on a crotch rocket. Because isn't that what she likes to ride, is the fast foreign bikes?
No, I think she liked to ride, what did she call it? Like a hybrid kind of like a mix between a cruiser and a sports bike, I think.
Okay.
She doesn't like the ones where you have to lay all the way down because it's a pain in the ass, and I don't think she wanted a real heavy bike like some of the cruisers. Those cruisers, man, can weigh like 1,000 pounds, 1,100 pounds.
Oh yeah, friend of the show, Mr. Mile High Show, Matt Santos. He has a 2,000cc Kawasaki, I think, and that thing is massive. But he loves it because he says it's like driving a lazy boy down the road.
Yeah, but definitely wasn't like that back then.
If he laid it down, dude, there is no way he would ever be able to get it up. He would have to have someone help lift it up. It's that heavy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, some of those bikes are really, really heavy. So I think she just kind of wants like kind of a midpoint, you know?
Well, Mike, okay, so now we can spoil the movie since we're in the spoilers section. This was not really the movie that I expected. I liked, like yourself, that it was told from the viewpoint of Jodie Comer, the wife of one of the club members. I liked that Tom Hardy's character was clearly inspired by Marlon Brando, and, you know, it was more about the club and having fun and being a bunch of outcasts, and like a lot of them had normal jobs. This is not what I thought it was going to be, which was going to be like more Sons of Anarchy kind of style stuff, where it's going to be like motorcycle gangs. And I think they took a bold step saying that it wasn't a gang movie. It showed us how These were legitimate like riding clubs. Yes, they were still outlaws and they still were screw ups and outcasts and all that kind of stuff, but not at the level that the biker gangs started morphing into when people started coming back from the Vietnam War. I thought that was really an interesting tie-in, how that's kind of how they equated to what started bringing the violence and the crime back, because they're coming back addicted to drugs, having hookups for all these ways of getting drugs and laundering money and doing all this shit. And they used the motorcycle clubs to turn them into basically crime syndicates.
Yeah. I mean, I think they, like you said, they're people that aren't accepted in a lot of places. They're I guess lack of a better word, they're kind of the outcasts. They're on the fringes of society, and this was a place where they could all hang out and not really be judged for all their tattoos or, whatever job they had. They seemed to all have kind of blue-collarish jobs, I guess. I don't know. Like, they didn't really say everybody's job too much, just some of the main characters. So I think it was just, it just was a kind of a social gathering of like-minded people and some of them didn't even seem like they had families or anything, but they did. Like, I was like, I don't know. It seemed like they'd almost given up on their family and they just did stuff for the club all the time. So that was interesting. Like,
I think it was a fine line they were dancing, the ones that had the family and didn't, They had the club, and the club was probably first, but they still were part of their family. I don't know. I'm just probably, because that's one thing. They have all these excellent side characters, like Norman Reedus and Michael Shannon, incredible actors doing incredible side characters. I wanted to know more about the side characters and kind of the crazy ass shit they were doing. Because, I mean, Michael Shannon almost stole the show, and he has like 5 minutes of screen time in this.
Oh, yeah, man. Zip Code had some really cool, he had some cool stories. When he'd bust out the stories, it was like, whoa. Like, just talking about just stuff that happened to him and kind of why he was in the club in some ways, because everyone else had kind of shit on him.
It was really quite amazing. I mean, I don't want to say I want a longer movie because the movie was 2 hours, which I thought was good. It did not feel long to me. I thought it was perfect. It drags a little bit here and there, but not too bad. But I would not mind them diving deeper into some of these side characters in like cutscenes, extended cuts, something like that. I would love to know more, especially about Zipco and Funny Sonny. Funny Sonny.
Yeah, Funny Sonny. Yeah. And do you think, Matt, I mean, we're in the spoiler zone. There's a part where Funny Sonny says why he's there. Do you think that was actually why he was there or not? I don't know. Like, it seemed legit, but also at the same time, he kind of just seemed like, well.
No, I think that's why he was there, is because he didn't turn in their colors, because the California clubs were gangs in the 60s. I mean, you remember hearing about, the fight in San Francisco with the Hells Angels who did security for that big concert with the Rolling Stones.
Oh,
that was the same time period as this film. So I think he was there to like at a minimum mess him up, probably not kill him, but get the colors back. And he liked the guy so much he stayed, at least for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I don't know, man. And like, they were tough dudes, and like, they got in fights and bar fights and all that stuff. But I like the kind of fight that they had with the other club that was like not entirely intentional. I mean, where the one guy just runs up and punches the guy, and then everybody gets in a fight. That was interesting.
Yeah, Johnny was working shit out, and then Benny runs up out of nowhere and just wham! It was great, man. It was really good. And then they just throw it out, and then they finish, getting their shit out, and they have drinks. Like, that is not what the motorcycle clubs have morphed into gangs ever would do today.
Right.
I mean, they're massive rivals. I think I've talked about it before, but I rolled up to the aftermath of Hells Angels and Mongols, shootout here in town. So that was interesting. Made national news fast.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I bet it would.
Yeah, that
We
was
had
that
one
was
of those.
interesting.
We had one of those happen in my neck of the woods. I don't know if it was Hell's Angels, but somebody, two rival groups, and one of them showed up at the wrong person's, like their bar or whatever. And anyway,
Yeah,
lots of shots and things have happened.
they're
Anyway.
very, very territorial, man. And what happened on this was a mistake. The Mongols bought a clubhouse down the street and didn't even realize the HA were in town. And one of the Mongols rode by the HA clubhouse literally down the street with his colors on, and an HA guy saw him and started taking shots at him. Or vice versa, one of the two.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well,
Good times, man. Good times.
Good times.
But yeah, it's just this is not the to sum it all up. This was not what I expected, and I really liked it. I thought it was a very good film. The acting is fucking phenomenal. Tom Hardy, Michael Shannon, Jodie Comer, Austin Butler, Damon Harriman, Norman Reedus, everybody just very, very good. But Jodie Comer steals the show for sure. She really does. It's kind of her movie.
Yeah, no, she did steal the show. I thought everything revolved around her and her story. I mean, she was telling the story, so that makes sense. But it was good, man. I wasn't sure what we were in for either, Matt. I thought we might be in for another kind of Sons of Anarchy type thing, and not entirely. You know, there's aspects of certain things, but no, it wasn't that for sure.
So, do you think this film is going to do okay? Because they didn't promote it really hardly at all, and my theater was practically empty when I went and saw it.
I think it's going to go okay. I don't think it's going to do great. I think it's going to do better in the rental market because I think it's getting overshadowed by Matt. I don't know how big your theater is. The theater I went to has 22 screens, so it has a lot. And Inside Out 2 was playing 48 times a day.
That's a lot of playing of that film. But hey, dude,
Yeah.
if it's making money, it's making money.
I think it was playing every 10 minutes.
I believe the Harkins here is 14 or 18. I don't remember.
Yeah. I was just blown away by the showtimes because when I started to look for this movie, it has like 5 or 6 showtimes. And I was like, okay, a little bit tighter to get to, but all right. Because usually it's in a couple theaters, right? The first week it's out. No, like basically the theater that I go to, Matt, all they had was Inside Out and Bad Boys. And then they showed all their other movies that they were showing. They had like 1 showtime. It was nuts, dude. I was like, well, I guess they picked the winner.
Well, yeah, if people are spending money, of course that's what they're going to do, man.
So, yeah, that was pretty crazy, man. Like, I had to scroll, like, a lot to get past all of the Inside Out showtimes.
I don't know, dude. I just feel bad. I mean, I'm glad people are going back to the theaters, but I mean, this film, seriously, I don't, it's not the best film of the year, but I really, really, really liked it. I really think people should give this movie a chance. Everyone I know that does a little bit of writing, I've been like, no, you need to go see it. You'll really, really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's a very good movie, dude, for sure.
All right, Mike. So how many reels do you give the Bikeriders?
All right, Matt. I'm going to give it 4 reels out of 5. It was a good movie.
Dude, I give it the exact same.
No, all right.
4 out of 5. I think it's absolutely wonderful. I think it's very good. The only thing that I think is kind of lacking, just because they didn't get creative with it, is the cinematography. It's not bad by any stretch. I think it was really good, but I think they could have gotten a little bit more creative with the cinematography here and there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't really, it didn't seem like it was very serviceable. It was fine. It was just nothing extra.
No, it was very straightforward, which is fine. Maybe they were trying to do that because of the inspirational, book.
Yeah.
costumes were good. The sets were good. Nothing like extremely over the top except for the acting. I think the acting, the story's good, but again, not over the top. Like, it was very predictable what happened to Johnny. I didn't see the gun coming, though. I thought he was going to die in a knife fight. I didn't see the gun coming, though. That's the only thing that kind of caught me, but I knew he was done, especially the way they shot it and stuff. Not to super spoil it, but it was very predictable. So that's what I'm saying. Again, Mike used the word serviceable. The story was very serviceable. The only thing that I think was superior was the acting. That's why I gave it a 4.
Yeah, no, acting was great, man.
Very, very good.
Acting was great. Yeah.
So speaking of that, Mike, what are we talking about next week? Probably after Wednesday. I don't know what day we'll do the pod, but we'll get it done.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna have a tough time trying to get to the theater this coming weekend. But yeah, we're gonna watch the new Kevin Costner movie. Are you excited for it, Matt?
Hell yeah, dude! It's gonna be long as shit, but I'm excited for it. It looks really good. The trailers look fantastic. It's Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1. This movie, I remember seeing the trailers a few months back when they first dropped it, and it was just Horizon, an American Saga. Clearly, they were like, Kevin, this shit is too long. We need to cut it up.
Yeah, so I guess there's going to be 2, because this is Chapter 1. Yeah.
Yep, July and August, I believe, are the release dates. No, June. Sorry, we're still in June. June and August, I believe, is the release dates.
Oh, they're going to release them both in a kind of back to back. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're going to release Chapter 2, I think, in August or September. Yeah, I'll have to look it up, but
all right. Well, cool. Well, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. He's kind of got some hits with the Yellowstone, Matt. And remember when we watched Wyatt Earp way back?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Dances with Wolves?
Dances with Wolves was amazing. I think Tombstone is better than Wyatt Earp, though. Wyatt Earp was kind of, I mean, it's good, but it's no Tombstone.
Good. It was a little bit long.
Yeah. But no, the reason why Yellowstone Season 5, the second half, has taken like 3 years to come out is because of this movie.
All right.
And Costner's divorce.
But
yeah, I'm excited for it. I like a good modern day Western. There's been a handful that we've talked about on the pod, some better than others. One of our first, I think it was episode 2 with Seth. We did a review of the, I don't remember the name of the film.
Hostels?
Huh?
Hostels?
Yes. Hostels. Yeah.
Yeah. No, hey, dude, look, I did it.
You nailed it, Mike. Yeah, I believe that was with Seth. I don't think you were on that one.
No, my first episode is episode number 3.
Black Panther. No.
Yeah.
Was it Black Panther?
Yeah.
It was Black Panther, yeah. But no, Hostels was decent. It was pretty good. I liked it. But dude, I really liked like a lot of I'm spacing on his name, Christian Bale's Westerns. 310 to Yuma, I thought was incredible. I thought he was really good in that.
Yeah. No, 310 to Yuma is good.
So, modern day Westerns. So,
yeah.
Anyways, we will get to talk all about that next week, Mike. We don't want to ruin it too much. I mean, but being a 3-hour long movie, I'm sure we're going to have a lot to talk about when it comes to Horizon and American Saga.
Yeah, for sure. With that, we'll let everyone go. So thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure to enter the contest. Tell us your favorite smart home booby trap that you would do if money was no object. And email Mike at realfilmnerds.com. And make sure to follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, or Twitter. Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. Catch you on the next pod.
Thank you for listening to The Real Film Nerds. Now don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Real Film Nerds. Now go out and catch a movie.
Welcome, everyone, to Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. Episode 69, Bikeriders. Hi, Matt. How's it going in rainy Prescott?
That's how you intro your podcast. Podcast number 69. You don't have any sexual innuendos, Mom.
Okay. Why? What am I supposed to say?
Oh, Jesus.
What?
It's 69. Never mind.
That's what oh, Lord, I didn't think of that. Oh my gosh, really? No, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry.
You better
No,
apologize. How dare you?
I will apologize. I did not think of that. Oh my mercy. I'm old. I'm a prude. No, I'm not. But yeah. Sorry,
yeah, you
folks.
are. Well, we
Yeah.
can talk about all your boyfriends you had.
No. It's too boring. Anyway. Nope. Oh my
The
goodness.
Chicago Cub.
Fine. I didn't even. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think of that. Boy, am I a dope. Anyway. Well, yeah. He wasn't the cutest person in the world, but he was nice. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys
Yeah.
69?
No, I never did none of that stuff. Gee whiz. We actually went on dates, went out and ate or went dancing, and that was about it. No big thrills. I mean, whatever.
Well,
Anyway.
we all know you were, a flower child raised in the 60s, so you can call it whatever you want. Dancing, going out, going to
Oh.
dinner. I mean, we all know it was the horizontal mambo.
No, it wasn't. Not with this lady. No, sorry, Bob. Nope.
Well, this movie takes place during that time period, and there's people banging around like horses in this.
Well, there wasn't. I mean, not that I was aware of.
You didn't see the people banging in this movie?
I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about when I went dancing, we all just went dancing. And they didn't do the swim or the boogaloo kind of stuff. So I don't know. That was a little bit of a not reality there.
Did you twerk?
But, oh gosh, they didn't twerk back then.
Do you twerk now?
No way. I'm old. Can you see an arthritic person with bad knees? Oh, never mind. I'm not going there.
I think we
Anyway.
have a new T-shirt idea for Superfan
No.
Eric.
No.
We're gonna have you holding your walker twerking.
Oh, good grief. That's a horrible thought. It's a ghastly thought. Oh, gosh.
We need to get Dave Beatty on this. He can draw this up. He can do it. He can put together some T-shirts.
No, you can do the wheelchair, but not that. I will not. That's a no. No. Anyway.
Ma
All right.
Twerkshaw.
Back to the movie Bikers.
It's the Bikers. The Bike Riders.
Forgive me, I forgot the. Gee whiz. Anyway.
Well, you just said the Bikers. It's the Bike Riders.
The Bike Riders. Yes, right. Well, if they were bikers, though, I'm not wrong on that.
Yes, but the name of the film is The Bike Riders, just like the name of the book by Danny Lyon, which I talked about in my podcast.
Well, good. I'm glad you did, because you're not going to do it on this one, because I am limited to 15 minutes. So there.
Well, you're busting that number like you always do. Jeez, you old bat.
Oh, dear. Anyway, I loved Austin Butler, but honestly, I thought his part would be much bigger than it was. I really thought that Tom Hardy had a bigger part in it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But he was the head guy of the biker group, and he was superb. The actors in this film were all superb. Very good. Very good. And he was amazing. But Austin was too. I mean, I guess people have all known persons like Austin's character, where they really love speed and they're just crazy guys and they try and outrun police and stuff. probably a lot of people have known folks like that, you know. But I love Jodie. She just nailed it. That was so cool. And I loved how, you know, she would talk with the guy that was interviewing her, and they're in the laundromat. Oh boy, back in the day when you went to laundromats and watched them spin, you know, that was thrilling. Anyway, and I can't believe she's British, and her accent was really, really good, you know. And I don't know, the cinematography, I'm not going to say that was earth shaking, but it was cool because, you know, the housing was like the houses that were in Chicago of that day, I believe. And the bikes were all just really beautiful, and I didn't see them get very muddy. Did you?
I don't know what you mean by getting very muddy. I mean, they got extremely muddy in the film. They fought and wrestled when they were doing the dirt bike stuff.
Oh, that one, yes. But I mean, really, when they were just driving down the streets and stuff like that, I would think their bikes were shiny as heck. And I thought, well, they could have been a little bit muddy at times, but they weren't. They were just all beautiful bikes. Everybody, if you like biker movies, I would say go see this. I think you'd really enjoy it. And I think it was very good depiction of the 60s, the clothes and everything. Except, big deal, you know, most of them were wearing biker jackets, but she was dressed in 60s clothing and stuff. And the hairstyle definitely was 60s, you know. And anyway, I never fell asleep. There weren't really any six-pack abs. I mean, you could see Austin's muscular arms, but that was about it. There was no nudity.
There was too nudity. There was the people 69ing.
Wait, what?
In the background.
Oh, good God. I missed.
At the party.
Oh, good grief.
There's a bunch of them.
Well, I'm sorry. I missed it. I guess I didn't see that. I was too busy looking at her or something. I don't know. They were? Okay, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I back. My blindness, I did not see that. Please forgive me. Oh, dear. Well, then you'll have to go. No, I didn't see. Oh, my heavens. Well, no wonder it was rated R then. Gracious. Okay.
Well, and the violence and the swearing and, you know, all that stuff. The fun stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there was a lot of potty mouth. That's true. I mean, if you don't like potty mouth, yeah, I wouldn't go to that movie then. Yeah. Them all sorts of $25. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I didn't notice because I was too busy just looking at, well, I feel bad. Pardon me altogether. I'm glad you saw that, Matt, because I really didn't notice. Okay, anyway. So that's my recommendation, and I'm sticking to it.
So what is your recommendation then?
That people go see it in the movies. I mean, it might be okay at home on the TV too, but I would go see it, and I think you'd enjoy it. I didn't fall asleep, but like I say, yeah, my eyeballs were bad. I didn't really look at the background, and oh dear, I'm embarrassed. But anyway, yes, go, and my cookies is I gave it 5 cookies. So that's my view.
Okay. So then what about next week's film?
Oh boy, Horizon, finally, oh boy, oh goody.
Horizon and American Saga Part 1.
Oh, cheekers. That's
You gotta
a really
remember the
long...
whole thing.
Okay, an American Saga Part 1. Well, I have to go write that down, I'm sure.
Well, why are you
well,
going to write it down? You can't read it.
I can read my writing, but I write awful big. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to it because they had Kevin Costner on TCM, and he was talking a little bit about some of the ideas that he got from other movies. Don't understand the Sandpiper one. That's why I'm really curious to see this movie and how it works out. And he said he filmed it in Moab, and I know I've been to Moab, but I'll be curious to see just the area and how they filmed it. Right.
Right.
Anyway, everybody go. So far, there's only 4 tickets sold here, I think. That's not very good. Oh boy. But I like Kevin Costner, so I hope it's really good. Right?
Well, I don't know. I hope so, Mom. You're the one that's going to have to come back next week and tell us all.
Yeah. What? You're not going?
Well, why? What?
Okay. Never mind. All righty.
Okay, so yes, I'm not going to go see the movie then? Like, why would you go see it and not me? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, no, it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to go see it.
Have you been smoking the pots today?
No, I think my ginger ale is going to my head. Oh, dear.
I mean, they make marijuana legal finally, and then you're all over it because you're a flower child?
No, I was never, and I
Shame.
don't like the smoke. It's horrible. I hate it. You?
Well, that's why you eat brownies.
No, I don't
Or
do any of
gummies.
that. Nope. They get stuck in my dentures. No, I don't. Mm-mm. Anyway. Yes. Well, I'm really excited to see this. I think Kevin Costner needs all the money he can get. Yay. So everybody go to the.
I don't think he does, Mom. I think I need more money than he does at this point.
Well, I know you do, Matt. So please donate to the Matt Hinshaw funds or something. I don't. Anyway. Well, love you guys. And go see a movie and relax and pork out on popcorn with lots of butter. Yum. Okay?
Okay, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for listening to another ish episode of Ma Hinshaw Loses Her Cookies. I'm sorry that she was so stoned through this one and didn't make a lot of sense, but she tried. Next week, the reason why Kevin Costner hasn't been doing Yellowstone. Horizon, an American Saga, Part 1. Thanks for listening. We will chat with you next week.
Bye.